Hi, I'm Shayne, a Year 3 medical student from the National University of Singapore. For today's video, I'm going to be doing a what's in my bag video. So I'm just going to be packing my new bag that I got from Gaston Duga and just show you guys what medical students usually bring around during a hospital attachment. An introduction to how medical school works in Singapore. We all study for 5 years, and for the first 2 years, it's basically the non-clinical years where we learn textbook knowledge through lectures and tutorials, and we have some patient exposure opportunities every now and then. We move on to year 3 to year 5. They are basically the clinical years where we get attached to different hospitals. We get to experience different rotations amongst the different departments. In year 3, we have 4 rotations, namely internal medicine, family medicine, general surgery, and orthopedic surgery. So what we do on these rotations, we get to follow the team of doctors on their morning rounds, check on the patients that are under their care. We get to talk to the patients, we get to clerk them, which means we take their medical history, we find out more about their conditions. We also get to sit in on outpatient specialist clinics, as well as do bedside tutorials with real patients so that we can apply our knowledge in real life. So from year 1 to year 2, I was pretty much like every other uni kid. I started by carrying a gigantic Nike tote bag, and then I moved on to a shoulder bag from Guess. But when I started clinical years, I realized that there was just too many things to carry around. So I decided to switch to a backpack, but the only backpack that I had at home was my secondary school bag. So the backpack that I've been using for the past few months is actually this bag, and this bag has been really useful and functional. It's really comfortable, but the thing is, it's really quite AA lah. So I've been looking for something more like adultish. Fortunately, Gaston Duga offered to send over a backpack of my choice. Gaston Duga is actually a brand from Stockholm, Sweden, and to be very honest with you guys, before they reached out to me, I've never heard of this brand before. But when I looked through their website, I realized the bags were exactly what I was looking for, like something more minimalistic, classier, and they have a wide range of bags, ranging from shoulder bags to crossbody bags to backpacks like my own. So let me show you all the bag that I chose. Ta-da! This is the bag that I chose. It's a Heritage 16-inch backpack in the color Taupe. T-A-U-P-E. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's like a dusty pink color, and when I saw this backpack, I instantly knew that I wanted to get it because I really like how the cover and the base is made of a leather material, so it looks quite classy, but at the same time this part is made of a canvas material, and with the buckle details, it just looks very minimalistic yet quite cool and rugged at the same time. I also like how there are little compartments at the back for you to store valuables or just things that you need to reach out for usually. I think that's very important for me in my backpacks is a padded bag. Long journey home from the hospital, no seats on the MRT to carry my heavy backpack. This really reduces the strain on my back. When you open up, there's this drawstring thingy that can help you to loosen and tighten the opening. And if you look inside, it's really a lot of space. And I really like how there's this extra compartment at the back for me to put my computer. You can fit any computer that is of 11 to 16 inch. There's also more zip compartments inside for you to store your other things. All in all, I just thought that this would be a really handy backpack for my clinical years. So yeah, let's get on to packing my new bag from Gaston Duga together. So the first thing that's gonna go into my bag is something that I cannot live without, and that is my MacBook Air. I bring my MacBook with me to the hospitals on days where we have tutorials in the afternoon in the hospitals because I mainly use it to take notes on Notion. So my MacBook is decorated in a clear casing that I got from Shopee, and I also stuck a whole bunch of random stickers on it. My favorite one is actually this one. It says, "An apple a day keeps the doctor away," and it was designed by my friend actually. Oh, and this one's pretty cute too. It's like a miniature version of our NUS medicine scrubs. I also put a lot of Polaroids of people that really matter to me. The next item is also something I cannot leave my house without every day, and that is my iPad. The iPad was actually given to us by the school, and I think it's an iPad Air 4th generation. For my iPad case, I got it from Shopee. It's basically like a scene of people on the beach, and I think it's pretty cute, although some people disagree. But it's okay. For my iPad, I usually carry it around with me on morning rounds, or when I sit in clinics, or like have bedside tutorials. And I'll just use it to like scribble down notes. I mainly use GoodNotes. So the next thing is a little weird. It's another bag. It's basically that basic like crossbody bag that everyone has from Uniqlo. And the reason why I have another bag in my bag is because when we go on like our morning rounds, sometimes we can walk for like 2 to 3. The longest I walked for was 4 hours. Instead, we all carry like a small backpack to store our medical instruments that we may need to use on our rounds, to examine the patients, etc. I put this cute keychain. It's basically the iconic like Taiwan black bear. Then it comes with a mini mahjong towel. It has like a little jingle, so it like jingles when I walk around sometimes, and it's quite pricey, but I just think it's quite cute. Okay, so let's take a look at what's inside my bag. The first thing that we have to carry around at all times is, of course, our stethoscope. So when I first got this stethoscope, I thought that it looked a lot like a toy stethoscope, maybe because of the colour, I don't know, but we basically use it to examine patients, listen to their hearts, their lungs, trick ourselves into thinking that we are actually quite legit. The cute thing is that it comes with an engraving with my name on it. Let me show you how I look when I put it on. We call ourselves like space occupying lesions, which is a medical term, but basically it just means that like we're in everyone's way. We can't really do anything legit yet, so we're just standing there. 3, 4, 5 groups of people have already examined this poor auntie, and then now there are like 5 NUS medical students asking to examine her again. But most of the times, the uncle and aunties are super sweet, and they're like, uncle, okay, let you examine me, God will be a better doctor. Then those kind of aunties and uncles really melt my heart. So the next thing in my bag is another ziploc bag of like medical instruments that we use. We have this tuning fork. It's a small one. We have like a bigger one, but basically we use it to test like the patient's hearing. We also use it to test like the sensing of like vibration. I also stole some coffee mixers to use as tongue depressors. So we use it to like press down on a patient's tongue when we need to examine their mouth. There's also this red test tube. So we actually use this red test tube for like visual field examinations, where we ask the patient to like focus and tell us if they can see the red tick. The next medical instrument that I carry around my bag is this pen torch. So we use this pen torch to like shine in the patient's like mouth or on the eyes when we examine them. Next, I have an actual pen for me to like take notes on the go. I have a bottle of Dettol hand sanitizer, but I usually just use the alcohol hand rubs that are available like all around the wards. Next, I have some hospicares with me that I stole from the wards. But basically, we all carry hospicares around because like your Dettol wet tissues, but stronger. Whenever we use our medical instruments on one patient and then we need to move on to like another patient, I'll just whip out my hospicare to wipe it down before we use it on another patient. Okay, that is all for my little crossbody bag. I have another medical instrument that I just insert in my bag, and it's this thing. It's basically a tendon tapper, and we use it to elicit patients' reflexes when we do neurological exams on them. So for example, we'll use it to hit the patient's like knee to test for a knee jerk, use it to hit like their elbow region or like their arm region to test for like a bicep jerk or a tricep jerk. We have like a little slot in our scrubs where we can like slot it in, and it'll just be like by our side when we walk down the wards. So yeah, my tendon tapper. Next, I have another pouch. Okay, so this pouch was actually gifted to me by my friend who's also in med school. Her name is Eunice, and she got this from UK for me. I don't know what brand is it. Oh, I think it's just Mango. I don't know, but yeah. This pouch is basically like my daily necessity pouch where I just dump like all the things that I usually carry around. And of course, not surprisingly, we have some more hospicare wipes. I also usually carry around with me like Panadol because my friends all know I get headaches like super easily. Like if I turn my head too fast, I'll get a headache. So I always carry Panadol around with me. More stationery, just in case I need it. Another item that I have been accustomed to carrying after clinical started is this small bottle of hand cream. It's from Innisfree. So after clinical started, my hands have been like really rough and dry, and we have to wipe our hands down before we enter the ward, before we touch a patient, after we touch a patient, and after we leave the ward. So you can imagine like I'm just basically rubbing my hands with alcohol rub all the time, and it gets really dry and irritated from it. so I have to carry this around with me. My portable charger and my iPhone wire. It comes with a really cute cable protector. I forgot how to pronounce this thing. Exotal. I don't know. Okay, so that's it for my everyday pouch. The next thing is my water bottle. It's actually like a mock hydro flask. This bottle means a lot to me because I got it for free from my hall. I used to stay in Cambridge Hall, so this bottle is really cute because it's like custom made. They edited the hydro flask logo to put in KR, and it says bleed blue, which is like the KR slogan. The next item I have is my computer stand that I carry around because I don't like having to like strain my neck to look down at my computer. I have my umbrella. Yeah, cause you know, so I just have this like pouch of extra masks because sometimes like I rush out the house and I forget to bring a mask, but in the hospitals you still need to wear masks. Next, we have my medical student ID and my pulley, as well as my name tag. So the interesting thing about name tags is that it's color coded according to our year. So red is for the year 3 medical students. So for the past 2 weeks, I was at NUH for an ambulatory pediatric posting, which is part of family medicine. So I got to see like a lot of little kids. And yeah, this is my NUH medical student like staff fasting. And my pulley is really cute. My clinical group mate from last year actually got all of us a matching one. A blue bear. It's really cute. Next, I also have a mini notebook that I carry around just in case like sometimes my iPad runs out of battery, or like some doctors may prefer you not to use a device, so we take our notes down on like pen and paper instead. And for the next thing, in my front pouch, I usually just keep like sweets. I'll just like chew on it when I'm like tired, sleepy, dozing off, especially after lunch. I also have my wallet. I've been using this for quite a few years. It's from Charles & Keith. And Charles & Keith, if you're watching this and you want to sponsor me, please go ahead, please. Another daily essential that I carry in my backpack is my MacBook charger, and I also put on some really cute cable protectors. There's a frog in the duck here. So I usually store my MacBook cable in this little velvety pouch. Free advertisement for my friend Ashley Mann. I got this pouch free from purchasing his candles. Go support Ashley Mann candles. I usually just slot it into the pouch and put it in my bag. The last thing is just my claw clip. Some days I'm really lazy to tie my hair, then I'll just throw my hair back into like a claw clip kind of bun, then just clip it up. Just one more thing I forgot to film. These are my AirPods Pros, and I can't leave the house without them because I listen to music everywhere I go alone. I got this really cute piggy AirPods case from Shopee, and I hung a personalized keychain ring that my friends got for me. So this is the final look. This bag actually goes well with any casual or smart casual looking kind of outfit, and I really like how it just goes so well with any simple neutral colours. For my subsequent postings, I'll be going back to the hospitals and I'll be in my NUS scrubs, so this is how it looks. Because it just looks so simple and classy, it matches very well with my NUS scrubs as well. Okay, so that's all for today's What's in My Bag video. I hope you all enjoyed finding out a little bit more about what medical students usually carry in that huge backpack of ours. Special thanks to Gaston Luga for reaching out to me to gift me this backpack, and you guys can use my discount code. I'll put it over here. It's basically Shayne15 to get 15% off your next order from Gaston Luga. Okay, that's it. See you on the next video. Bye!